Alright, so welcome back to another Shop Talk. We're here with other Mike, who's finishing eating. And we brought Joey back. I don't know if you remember Joey from the earlier vid, the sport bike video.
Sport bikes.
We're not the typical hosts of this show.
I'm Joey.
Yeah.
Why we love them, why we hate them.
Yeah.
Long pause.
Long pause. Yes.
I don't know what I did to deserve that.
During the week we've been working on, well, other Mike's been working on the race bikes because we're getting ready for the vintage race season.
We have the two track bikes that you guys have probably heard way too much about at this point.
Yes.
So we have the CB350 that you've seen that is the company owned bike,
Yep.
this thing.
Yep.
And one of the things here is that when we got it, we said that people could try it. So
Employees.
employees
Not anybody.
could try it. Not you,
Yeah.
but you guys can.
Yeah.
So Joey's going to give it a go.
Yeah, I am you guys.
Yeah, so you're looking forward to racing, right? What happened? You looked into it and it looked like fun? Or?
So, I wanted to go to the track. We will do a track day. I didn't know whether that was going to be on my bike or whatever. So I was talking to Mike about it, and he said, this is a thing that you can do.
Yep.
And he said,
Yes.
go watch some racing. So I did, and I was hooked.
Nice.
Yes.
So now I want to race.
Yeah.
So the fun part about all this is that, how old are you?
19.
19. So he's ridden basically mostly modern stuff. So the other day was your first time, if I'm not mistaken, riding anything old like this. Drum
Drew's
brakes.
bike.
You did ride
Like
Drew's bike.
once.
Drew's bike is like a spaceship compared to this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a modern KZ.
It is. It
Got
is a
disc brakes on
semi-modern KZ. So drum brakes, cable, everything, points. Do you know what points are?
No.
Even better. Even better. So what'd you think when you took it for a rip?
It was different.
Yeah.
How
It was
so?
a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was different.
It's different.
Different feel.
Everything is a different feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The shifter's a different feel. The brakes are a different feel.
Yep.
The rear was flat, so that was probably half the weirdness.
Rear was low. You know, when I take my Jeep off-road, we let the air out of the tires and it gets better. So that's why I let the air out of the back tire on that.
Better
It's supposed to
traction.
be better.
Yeah. So the thing is, like Mike and I, Mike's had a repair shop. We used to have a repair shop here, so we've driven a bunch of different bikes.
Too many to speak
Yes.
of, yes.
And so like I'm usually fairly comfortable.
I have no worries when I hop on an old crapper. I have no worries at all because I know it's going to feel like that. He was looking at that thing saying, is this going to be safe? Is this okay? Like, he's squeezing the levers, all worried if the bike's going to work. And I'm like, this is a finely tuned racing machine.
Oh,
this
yes.
is as good as an old bike gets. You ought to ride my H1500. That thing is like, I need to check your insurance papers before you ride that.
Or the KZ
Awful.
out there.
Or that crappy KZ
Yeah.
outside. I mean, if it's not crappy, we don't want it.
Yeah. But you should take my my little 50 for a ride.
Lean back.
Yeah. No, don't. Don't lean anywhere. But so did you end up liking this thing?
Yeah, it
Yeah?
was fun.
Yeah.
It was. I think it was fun because it's different,
Yeah.
and also just because it's like a piece of history, kind of.
It is definitely a piece of history.
It's a 1972 350cc street bike. So what'd you think about when you got on the gas and banged the gears? Was it more or less than you were expecting?
I don't really know what I was expecting, but I would say it was kind of in line. I knew it was going to be faster than the Grom.
There you go.
I knew it was going to
Nice.
be less fast than my CBR,
Yep.
and it was in the middle.
It was both of those.
I would say it was a little quicker than I was expecting it to be, probably.
I know the first time I rode it, it was much faster than I was expecting. When I unloaded it from the truck here that day after we got it, and I ripped up and down the hill, I was like, this is the healthiest 350 Honda I have ever ridden. Until I was on the racetrack, and then other much more healthy ones went by me, which is going to happen to you too.
Yeah.
It's all part of the fun.
Just don't crash it.
Yeah,
I
don't
need
crash
it.
it.
I won't.
I think Joey's expectations were, hopefully the bike just gets me back up the hill.
And it did.
Yeah.
It
did.
You were
Yep.
probably doing like 40 miles an hour at one point.
At least.
Uphill with the wind in your
Wide
face, which
open.
is strong.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got 27 horsepower.
It's quite a bit. It's more than the Grom, right?
That,
Much more.
That is much more than the Grom.
Almost triple,
Yeah.
actually.
It doesn't stop like a Grom, or turn like a Grom, or start like a Grom, or shift like a Grom.
That one doesn't start. at all. With
You gotta push
a lot
it.
of effort.
Yeah. Did you let the clutch out the first time you tried to pop start it? I swear you went down the hill and you just clicked it into gear. And I could hear the thing just rolling with the clutch in, and I'm like, did he let the clutch out? And then finally it went.
I did, but I didn't think it was going to go. So I rolled a little more. Needed more momentum.
More momentum.
Yeah, you need to brush up on your pop starts, because
Well,
it does crap out.
Bump starting's a lost art.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I don't have
Everybody
much
just pushes the
experience.
button now.
Everything he has is fuel
Yeah.
injected.
Fuel injected.
Right,
just-
I don't know how to use a choke either. I mean, like, I understand the concept, but not much practice.
That's awesome.
What year is your car?
2001.
Ah, I think it's
It's
brand
been
new.
fuel injected for the last 40, 50 years.
I don't have any fuel injected motorcycles. I don't think. Actually, I don't. No two
Yours
wheelers.
can barely be called motorcycles. I say that as I'm looking at that Ducati.
That Ducati right there is space age and modern as it gets. Actually, my snowmobile and my four-wheel are fuel injected. Everything else I ride is carbureted. Even my Jeep.
I do. I appreciate especially on a car, carburetors and distributed caps.
Okay.
It's simple.
Yeah.
If it breaks, you can fix it.
Yeah.
I don't have to plug it into a laptop.
Right. I
like that
I
aspect
don't
of
want
Not for
to.
me.
If the
No,
only,
not for you.
I don't like lights on my dashboard. You know, check engine, check this. I don't want ABS. I don't want traction control. I don't want any of it. I don't like it. It's too complicated for me.
Yeah,
It makes my head hurt.
It's because we're just old.
Where's
I'm
Rick so I
totally
can?
opposite. I
Joey's
don't know
not?
that.
Yeah, we gotta get Rick in here
I
so I
want
feel
wheelie
young.
control, power modes, ABS, all that. On
Yeah.
the bike.
Yeah.
You have never tried to fix any of that, have you?
It doesn't break.
Yes, it does.
Awesome. Well, hopefully Joey stays upright at the track. I'm sure he will.
Yes.
I also hope so.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
Stay upright and keep the oil in the crankcase,
Yes.
not on the track.
Yes.
We'll all be
The
happy.
bike might have its own thoughts about that.
If it does, it's because you did it.
No.
Well,
Cool.
tune in again to see how Joey does.
Yeah, New Hampshire Motor
So-
Speedway,
Yeah.
June 11th and 12th. That's when we'll be up there. So come up and poke fun and watch him blow the bike up.
It really is a great time.
It's a blast.
All right. Have fun. Stay safe.
Let's go drink some beer.